Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I have not been uploading very frequently recently, but as you all know the situation right now, so hope you guys are all staying safe, staying at home. So today I will be solving again some lead code problems. So as you all know that 30-day lead code challenge has been going on. So I've been doing all the problems and this is the last day of the second week over here. You can see 14th of April. So I've solved all the problems since 2 weeks. So I will be showing you how to solve today's problem, which is called perform string shifts. So I'm solving this problem just because this is a new problem according to me. I haven't found it in the problems list over here in the lead code section. So that's why I will be solving this problem. I have already solved this problem and I will be showing you how to solve this problem. So let's go through the problem description once. So you are given a string s containing the lowercase English characters and a shift array where shift of I is consisting of directions and amounts. So let's see what this direction and amount is exactly. So the direction means either it can be 0 or it can be 1. So if it's a 0, that means you have to do left shift operation, and if it's a right shift operation, it will be given as 1. So it can only have two values, zeros and ones. Zero means left shift, right shift means 1. And amount. Amount is amount by which is to be shifted, either right shifted or left shifted. So which means what? In this parenthesis, there will be one direction given, like you have to do left shift. And how much amount of left shift you have to do? That amount will be given over here. So now see what is exactly left shift and what is right shift. So left shift means what? You are going to take out the first character of s and append it into the end. And what is right shift similarly? It means it will be the character will be taken out from the end of the string and it will be put in the front of the string. So let's see one example of it. So here left shift means what? This character has to be taken out and put it in the end. So that's why ABC becomes BCA. And similarly right shift operation is what? This character has to be taken out and put it in the front. So it's CAB. So we have to do right shift and left shift how many times? That will be given in the second value of the this shift array. So one basic way of brute force solution would be like go through this array and do, if it's a right shift, do right shift this many time, and if it's a left shift, do left shift this many time. But they are because the constants you can see over here, only 100 operation, 100 is string length and only 100 operations is maximum. So if we do the absolute brute force, it will be accepted, but that's not a good solution. So that's why they have also given some hints over here. So first hint is intuitively performing all the shift operations is acceptable due to the constraints. So as I said, the constraints are very minimal, so it will be accepted. But in this hint 2, they are saying what? You may notice that left shift cancels the right shift. So the count of total shift times may be negative if the final result is right shift and perform it once. So what exactly this hint 2 means? So let me go to here and make you understand this. So as you can see, after doing the left shift, ABC becomes BCA. So if you notice carefully, if I have to do again the right shift to this BCA, it will again become what? ABC, which exactly means what? One right shift operation exactly opposes one left shift operation. So if we have to solve it in a better way, we can do what? We can go through this shift array and we can take a variable c and have a count how many times we have to do right shift and how many times we have to do left shift. So first of all, over here it is c, it is right shift. So whenever we come across right shift, we will decrement this variable by how much amount? The amount which is given over here. So it will become -1. So which means now it's -1. Again a right shift operation. So we have to decrement this variable by -1. So again -1. So now it's -2. Now right shift operation. So we have to increment by 2. So +2. So now becomes what? 0. Now again increment +3. So +3. So now at the end it becomes +3. So now if after doing all this iteration, if we have the variable c as positive, it means what? We have to do left shift, and if it's a negative, it means we have to do right shift. So we have to do left shift how many times? How can we understand? We have to do left shift by 3 times, or the C times, which value which is remaining in C. So let's suppose we have C is equal to 0. So which means what? All the amount of left shift is exactly neutralized by all the amount of right shift. So we don't have to change anything. So let's see how we can implement this logic. So I have written the code over here in Python. So we are initializing one variable C with 0. Going through this loop, we are seeing if it's left shift, we are incrementing C value by the amount of left shift. And if it's a right shift, we are decrementing by the amount of right shift. So now if C is equal to 0, we are returning the string which is given to us because we don't have to do any operations. If it's less than 0, if it's less than 0, what I have said, we have to do right shift. So if it's less than 0, we have to do right shift how many times? C times. So just because C is over here negative, so we have to multiply -1 with it and make it positive and do the right shift operation that many times. So our right shift means what? We have to pop the element from the last of the string and add it in the first of the string. So we are doing this operation over a list because in Python strings are immutable. So we have to make it a list, then do the operations that many times, and we have to at the end return while joining it with with this empty character. So this is how Python works, and this is the part of the left shift. So now this is the part of right shift. In right shift, what we have to take the first character, so that's why we are popping 0, and we have to append it in the last. So that's why we are doing this. So this part is a very simple. The main, uh, I mean, the difficult part or the logical part was this part, that we have to take one variable and we have to go through this array and count how many times left shift is happening, how many times right shift is happening. So this is the code for it. So let's submit it. So we can see it's accepted. So that is how we can solve this problem called perform string sheets. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos like this. Thank you.